and we're definitely gonna change the topic off for him because that was just a bit much. But and she's not like that at all. But long story short, her opinion is she can't raise no man.
I'm not the mom, like how you were saying you the mom.
I'm motherly. I'm not the mom. I'm motherly though.
I'm not. I can't. I used to. This is not anymore. Like so let's. My last made it clear that I am no longer being motherly to a nigga because I'm not your mother. I'm gonna keep my role as who I am. Like, I could be a wife, I could be a girlfriend, but I cannot be your fucking mother.
But in the sense of being a wife, you know, you gotta come to the mother of him to let her know that you can take the rings from now and you're gonna love him.
Honey,
that's,
your mom going, you know, she can keep them rings. I'm not competing with your mama.
It's not a competition.
I'm
not letting go of my son until I feel like
I'm never gonna give you what your mama gonna give you.
Exactly, but you gotta be able to give him
and
enough.
Your mama never gonna give you what I'm giving you, baby.
See, you can't talk
that's nasty.
You can't talk. But like with my son, the bitch gonna have to definitely. I'm gonna have to watch her, or she gonna have to definitely come to me and let me know how she's gonna love my son, because I know how he needs to be loved.
Yes, I'm that mother. Get in your lane, baby. Yes, to the left, to the left. Beyonce said that a long time ago. I am that mom, but I'm just not that girlfriend. Like, I'm not.
But to
like,
be that mom, you gotta respect that, because that's who you are as well.
No. What I'm saying is, as a girlfriend, like, maybe because I don't know what she just said.
Turn left.
To the left.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is I'm saying, because I know I am that kind of mom, like, I'm a little, you know, like, that's always my son, like, my baby, like, what?
And that's how she felt.
And she's gonna always get that. That's what I'm saying. You still got that, baby. I'm not gonna compete with that. Like, you still got your baby. If whatever, like, you know, traditions and shit y'all got, you feel like, all right, for example, I told my son, no matter what, once you get kids and everything, like, the tradition is still that you always come to my house for Christmas, and that's how we do it. Like, it's gonna be a family thing. Like, your wife, kids, whatever, like, we all in our pajamas and all that shit. Like, that's just how that is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but what if his wife do it even bigger and she wants y'all to come to her shit?
Bitch, I didn't ask you what the fuck you could do bigger.
You gotta be able to be understanding at some point, even as a woman, as a mother.
Okay, that's
not, because you can't predict how her relationship will go.
So this is why I'm telling you that as a wife or girlfriend, I can definitely let your mom keep her role, because as a mom, you're not going to take my role. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm saying that. Like,
me personally, I would hope that I get a man that comes from a good family like that, because I'm the type, I'm very flexible. Like, don't let the wait fool you. I'm very flexible. Like, if your mom does this tradition, I'm more than happy to do that every year with y'all as a family, unless your mom got ulterior motives or do nut shit, or, you know, it's just something that I'm not really feeling. I'm going to make that vocal to my dude, you know, and then I'm going to see where he takes that. Now, if I tell him how I feel, yeah, I don't really like how your mom do this and say this little fly stuff, I don't really, you know, I think that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. See, I'm not going to be that one. I'm not going to, I don't like it, but you can go.
No, see,
I'm not ever going to come between that. Like,
I'm not coming between it. I'm giving you basically
I'm not
a
ever
choice.
going to make you feel like, yeah, I'm not going to make you choose between your mom and me, because I know for a fact my son better choose me. I birthed your bitch.
But you're not necessarily not choosing your mom. You're just choosing to spend this holiday with me.
And that's fine, but I think holidays is family.
And I'm your family now. That's
you are. That's why you should understand that you should be with as a family. Like, if it was an issue, like, I could see an issue of being with somebody that, all right, y'all got your family tradition, you got your own family traditions, and then he got his family traditions, and there was a clash. Like, I don't got that issue. So that's why, like, that's the only reason I feel like there should be an issue. But for real, like, I mean, families should be able to come together. Like,
absolutely,
like,
but
you know.
Speaking on X, his mom wasn't that type of woman. She always was talking shit about me behind my back, hating and shit, and I loved her. But once I realized that she was like that, I pulled back, and then she got in his ear, and it was just drama. But that's because of the type of bitch that she was. Right. So I don't think I'm that type of bitch with my son. Like, I'm very vocal. Like, I'm gonna always, you're never gonna wonder what I'm thinking, because I'm vocal. I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell your mom as well, depending on how you feel about it. But I will let you know, like, hey, your mom be saying this little shit, and I think that's rude. Like, you don't probably see it, but I'm telling you that makes me feel away. And I don't want to bring it up to your mom because that's not my place. And I don't necessarily want you to bring it up to your mom because that's going to cause a rift between you and your mom.
So why are you saying that?
Because I want you to just spend this holiday with me to make me happy, and then there won't be no clash.
It's still going to be a clash because if he just spend that holiday with you, then she's going to have a problem with that. So it's still a clash.
But they'll get over it.
See? So you just want to get wet.
No, I don't want it my way. I'm not never gonna put myself in a position like that for no nigga again. That's what I'm saying. Like, if your mom wants some of that shit, I'm not.
Well, I feel like, I'm sorry, but I've definitely learned that when motherfuckers, you got, like, your family is who raised you. That was your upbringing. And I have learned that if it's too many flaws within your family, I really gotta wonder about you, and I start to pay a whole lot more attention to you.
She's 100% right.
Because you can't help but have these qualities
preach, bitch.
You can't help but have these qualities that these people possess.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's a mother, a father, siblings, like close family members, your grandparents, your grandma ratchet and still in the fucking club. Honey, let's talk about this. Your grandfather think he a fucking D-boy and he still want to be out on the corner selling his motherfucking dime bags aloud. Honey, we got a problem with this. Like, when you just, like, your family has a lot of views and just thoughts that, I don't know, I don't agree with. And that's the thing, it's just about, is it compatible with mine? Those are the things that are signs now to me. Like, it ain't even about you. So, yeah, I want to come around your family. I want to see what it's about. How you doing, man? Hey, cuz. And this is what, really lets me know about you. And are you the one for me? Like, but in a situation like that, if the mom was like that, honey, like, I can't. Because the child.
That's true.
And the child was a replica. A child was a motherfucking replica. You kept a lot hidden, bitch, because the child was a motherfucking replica, and nobody would have ever fucking known. Never fucking known.
That's very true. But now the woman that I am today, I agree with that. But the child that I was when I dated him, I just wanted to love him through it. I just wanted to show him that, wait, there's women out here that don't have ulterior motives like your mom. Or, not sitting around talking about people like your mom. Like, I wanted to show him something different. And ultimately, I think he ended up with somebody like his mom.
Yes, and that's why when you keep saying shit like, oh, well, he's better off and this and that, he's not.
I ain't say he was better off.
I mean, like, he's doing better, like.
He doing good. He doing hard.
Listen, so, maybe good for him. He's doing good for what his standards is. But what I'm saying is, that shit right there, like, is the fuck. Throw the fuck off. Like, I wish I hate this.
Well, whisper that. You should have said that out loud, so she basically forgot what the fuck she was talking about right in the middle of her conversation. And it happened. No, you was definitely going somewhere with that, though, saying that he's an exact replica of his mom because, and he's doing good for him and what his standards was on how he was raised. And I agree with that.
And that's the thing. So when it come down to it, like, family is a motherfucker, and that lets you know a lot. So that's why I'm really family oriented. Even though I got a little bit of a dysfunctional family. I'm not gonna say we all, like, we don't all meet it, whatever, but that's easier than her. I'm really big on what the fuck is wrong with her. She's shaking all the no hips.
She wasn't gonna walk her ass into the front. She like, did it really just go to the front?
She like, I sat for this long and disappeared on my stomach. But that shit, like, so because I'm so family oriented, I definitely am looking for a male that is definitely family oriented. So he would have that mom that be like, I'm still mom, like, no, we always gonna be respectful. You see what I'm saying? And it's all, I'm just saying that if your family got traditions, I would more than willing to be a part of that, just because that's what I'm into, and my family ain't got that. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, I say that or whatever. But that's why I say that's what's good for me, and that's the difference. Like, people just gotta know what's good for them. Like, me and you are two totally different fucking people. We like like, and we're at two totally different places. Like, what we want out of life and what we want out of a relationship are two totally different things. So
I wouldn't necessarily say that too much.
I'm not gonna say totally different, but you know what I mean. We have different, like how just our different aspects.
Our paths are just gonna be different.
Yeah, whereas like you say, you're more of the mother in nature and type of person in a relationship. No, I'm the opposite of that. Like, you know what I mean. I wanna be taken care of. Like, I wanna be spoiled. I wanna be treated like a fucking queen, because I know at the end of the day, like, I know what I bring to the table, and I'm definitely treat you like a king, just because that's genuinely who I am. That's how I treat people, period. So when you a person that's special to me, I'm gonna go above and beyond that much fucking more. So I need somebody that definitely possesses them qualities, because if you don't, then I'm always be in a relationship looking like I'm giving more than what you're giving.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to match my
Yeah, but she right about that. Like, now as a grown ass woman, I definitely want to meet your mom. From the rip, I want to meet your mom. Once I realize I like you, I want to meet your mom. I just want to see what you've had to look at and look forward to all your life. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes a difference. Like, I feel like with the bull, if his mom wasn't his mom, he would have been very close to perfect.
He looks like he might know what. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a family court. Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You keep telling me it's a big fucking building.
Like, all these
Like,
buildings ain't
the
big.
fuck?
But,
the big building you can't miss it. The fuck? It's a big ass building, but you said it's past this big ass building, so how can I
He
miss
said at
it?
the light, make a left and go down 2 buildings, and it's the big building.
It's next to this building, but this is the big building. It's next to that building.
So now as an adult, I want to look at the guy's family, preferably his mother, his sisters, his grandparents as well. See, now with my family, we got a little bit of turmoil in our family, but the foundation is love. And whether we fight, whether we don't talk to each other for years, whatever the case may be, we'll never be at a place where we walk past each other on the street and somebody's being harassed, hurt, or yelled at, or anything like that. And you would never know we was never talking, because we gonna go hard for each other. It's always based on love. Like, my mom got some shit with her, you know, but her heart is big. It outweighs everything. Like, you know her heart before you know anything else. So yeah, my mom got the big giant ass heart, but sometimes she might lie. You know what I mean? Little shit like that. And you know, to know her is to love her. Like, okay, she lying right now, but you know, this not. You know what I mean? Like, my mom is nothing like the guy's mom that I dated. What?
That is you.
What?
Like, I know exactly what you just said. Like, you know.
Bitch, anyway, shut up. First of all, she's going off tangent. She's going off tangent. Now, when she say I lie sometimes, it be like
you gotta
this.
explain it.
Yes, it do, because I'm not just like no liar.
No.
Like, she'll be
But
like,
just like you explained
she'll
about
be
your
like,
mom,
no,
like,
but
she just lie about little shit
But
sometimes. Like,
she
yeah,
be
like,
knowingly just like, I'm just gonna wake up today and I'm just gonna lie, because that's comfortable for her. Whereas though me, I'm lying because I'm about to be in an uncomfortable situation, so I have to get out of it. I'll just be like, well, I gotta go. I got a dentist appointment. It's Saturday at 6 p.m. You know, that's just, you know, fuck. And people say it's easier just to be like, hey, I don't want to go. But for some reason, I don't own that trait, that quality. Like, I feel like the easier route is flight. It's fight or flight.
Sometimes I do fuck with you. Like,
yeah, like,
yo, you want to go here? Yeah. You know, I do got something to do. And I'll be like, oh, you do? Oh, well, you know, I can help you with that. Well, you be like,
oh, everybody knows that when I posted that stat, when I was like, when you trying to get out of something, that she got the solution. I was talking about her. Yeah, absolutely. But that's just what I do.
Got a problem.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I do that, but that's just what's comfortable for me. Instead of saying no, I don't want to go, or you know, I just be like, I gotta do this.
You'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, and then you call you, and you won't answer, and I'll be like, oh yeah, she not going.
Yeah, because it's easier for me just to do that instead of saying like I don't want to go, like, because I don't have no reason to not want to go. That's just really a part of my personality.
Yes, you do.
No,
Your reason for not going is because you don't want to go. Why is that a problem?
But that's not a reason. That's not a good
idea.
I don't think
you
it
know
is.
how many times I just don't want to do something, and it's like, I'm sorry. Why is it? No, that is part of self-care. Okay, it is okay to want to be alone sometimes.
But
like, it's okay.
I know that if I take it as what she's saying, I'll never ever go anywhere. I'll never do anything.
Yeah, there's limits to it.
Right.
Okay.
Personally, I can crawl under a rock and I can just stay there forever, and that's not healthy. Yeah, that's not healthy, and I know that. Yeah, square peg. But that's not healthy.
Star that lives under a rock.
I'm a star, as long as I'm a fucking star.
And he don't know he a star.
But I know I'm a fucking star. And I'm in the water where I belong. But no,
Lord.
like to me, I know that my flaws is
That was so shady. You in the water where you belong, bitch.
Definitely an aquamarine.
Yo, cause the sponge don't belong in the water.
Be falling the fuck apart in pieces and shambles. But like I know if being her wasn't cool, I wouldn't do shit at all. And then there will be times when she pressure me into doing something and I really be fucking enjoying myself. And I'll be like, yo, like this is how I know it's a problem now. Like that is a problem, the fact that I don't like to do shit and I will lie to not do it. So I'm trying to find balance. Like I'll be using her, like not using her like, oh, I'm gonna use her, but I use her strengths and to make me stronger. Like,
bitch, you be using me.
Yeah,
Just like every
use
other
it.
motherfucker
Fuck you.
in
Shut
my
up.
life.
She messing the video
Everybody
up.
gotta fucking use me. See, this is what I'm talking about. I just can't never
But
have
no,
nobody just
I'm
with
not
gin.
I'm not
Like,
using
I
her.
know
No,
what
it's
you
very
mean.
genuine.
No,
It's
no.
very genuine.
It's actually, that's a good way to use somebody.
Yeah, it's
like,
I'm using
if
you
there
for
was
your
ever
strengths.
that's positive way to use, like,
Absolutely.
no, you are, like, I do want to be used in a positive way.
Absolutely.
Like, definitely. Like, use me.
And
like,
being cool with you, I've realized that I can't be just friends with somebody just to be friends with somebody. Like there has to be something that I can pull from you, and vice versa. Where it was one point where I thought that I didn't bring anything to the friendship, and she said things like, "No, you the shit. Like you got this, you got that." But I didn't feel that way. So this is when I'm realizing like, oh, she pulls from me as well. Like so, it's good. It's a real good exchange.
Because the thing is how you keep me balanced, because I am so impulsive and I am just like, let's go. It'd be like when you be like, I'd be like, all right, let me think about this for a little bit. Like, oh, maybe not. Like, you know, maybe I don't have to go away every weekend. Like, you know, just little shit. Like, you know what I mean?
And big shit. Like even with like how I viewed myself. Like she would tell me like, no, you really see yourself like that? Because
that was the same way you with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, child, that one story, you know, it like the fuck, like I way back, way back. You know, I didn't see the worth in myself, and I was dealing with a guy who, first of all, he was old, he was bummy. I was taking care of him. He thought he was motherfucking Pimp C, and he wasn't a motherfucking pimp to me. Like listen, only thing that was pimping about him was the fact that his old age needed a king. Okay? But that's another story for another day. But what I'm saying, I got a lot of good stories. But anyway, this one particular person, you know, he wasn't shit or whatever like that, and she like, why do you deal with him? Like, why are you with him? And I like looked at that in her face like, who else gonna want me? And that shit crazy, because at that time I really believed it. I ain't crying, the ear is blowing in my eye. But that was perfect. I should have let that be tears, like, you know.
Cause that shit definitely put a chunk in my throat.
Listen,
like to hear somebody, like even back in the day, like she's not who she used to be. Like she used to be just like just a lot different. Like, you know, it was more dark than light there. But I still seen somebody that was fucking lovable as shit, like a bad bitch. And when she looked at me and was like, who else gonna want me? Like, who else gonna love me? That shit put like a lump in my throat, and that taught me a lesson. Like, damn, some people really can't see what you see. Like, some people really, really believe that they
like,
not
you know how many
shit.
people
And
really look in the mirror every day and really believe they're ugly, like really believe they're not cute. Now we look at them motherfuckers every day and be like, what? You're beautiful. Like, you're pretty. Like, fuck you mean? Like, there's really a lot of pretty people that walk around on the daily thinking that they're fucking ugly.
And there's a lot of ugly people walking around thinking that they're pretty.
That's a whole other story.
Oh, Lord, okay.
Somebody need to check these.
That's a whole other video for real.
But then I can't do it because then I'm being light skinned. So I'm gonna talk through her.
I can do it. I can definitely do it. Like, you gotta have confidence, of course, but let it be equal to the eye of the beholder, like the beauty that other people.
I mean, no, I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what make ugly people nasty, for trying to, you know. You, first of all, you think by being big-headed and cocky makes you cute, and that makes the cutest person ugly. So you got these ugly ass ways that only shine a light on the fact you got an ugly ass face. And that's where the problem lies. Like, you walking around thinking you queen, bitch, and I don't even give a fuck if you was queen, bitch. That don't mean you gotta treat people like shit. Like, I'ma treat the motherfucking CEO the same way I'ma treat the janitor. And that's fucking real. So don't go walking around. So that's why these ugly ass bitches with these cocky ass attitudes need to chin check, because you got me all the way fucked up with your ugly ass face matching that ugly ass personality. Like, it's now we got a face to match the motherfucking personality, because these bitches that walk around with their nose in the clouds because they done got a BBL and a motherfucking tummy tuck. Now ain't nothing wrong with it, because baby, this is gonna be going.
But you gotta understand that once you fix that surface, your insides gotta be together.
But my insides is beautiful.
No, we're talking about the bitches.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this what I'm saying. So that's what I mean. Like, you got the bitches that look good on the outside, but then they ugly as hell on the inside, and it's they ugly as hell on the inside because they really still don't love themselves. They really still not happy with themselves. They got that fat ass and them big titties and every nigga fucking in their face. But why? Because now, they really can't see past the ass and the titty. You literally made yourself a piece of meat. And I'm in no way believe that that's okay. But there's a lot of things that come with getting your ass and titties done. There's a lot of shit that come with this, and these people don't really understand it. So now, you already didn't love yourself. You already didn't think it was worth it. You already had all these hard feelings or whatever like that. And now, you dealing with this even more, but you looking good on the outside.
And that's the only thing you've changed about your situation.
That's it. A book can change the cover. You can change as many motherfucking covers on that book, but the inside is still the motherfucking same.
You going around?
No, we parked. There ain't no parking right there in front. It's right next to this.
Oh, so what, you gonna run in and get the paper? I ain't got no stroller or nothing. What, you was gonna sit in here? Hold on, for video's sake. We about to end this video too.
No, we don't gotta end it. I'ma just,
But what was you gonna do? Like, I don't know if you was running in to get the paper or you was gonna sit and file. Or...
No, I was gonna stay, but look, I don't feel like it.
We need to stop somewhere to eat. I need to take my pill.
That's really what I wanted to do. See, it's right here.
Oh, and you can definitely park up front and not sit in the car.
Oh, well, this ain't it then.
I'm hollering. Did you turn the air off or something?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's my throat instantly starts tingling. That
shit had my eyes keep tearing. You know, I don't got no lashes right now. These fucking lashes keep lashes look nice.
Do you think these the old ones?
For real?
When my hair blew up, I was like, I'd be damned if I'm gonna put these beautiful ass lashes on my hair. Them blew the fuck up.
I'm done with you.
But yeah, she's absolutely right about that. Like, right. One of our strengths that we both share together is that we self-aware. Like, I'm very self-aware of things that make me attractive and things that make me unattractive, you know? Zanira is FaceTiming me. I'm very aware of that. So, like, I know I'm an observant person. So growing up, I realized that guys would look at me and be like, oh, she's a little short, fat, little chocolate thing, you know, whatever. But then I've got a whole different reaction once they talk to me. They be like, oh, shit, oh. Like, oh, yeah, I'm special.
Man, I'm very much niggas special. Just see me as the fucking homie. I'm being so thorough.
Okay, like, and I'm thorough too.
But I don't care. I
don't fall into the homie category only because I got this sensuality about me. Like,
and I'm a whole fucking nigga. Like, yeah, like I'm from the block. I've been on the block. Like, I can run the block.
And I have been too.
Talking about,
like, but I didn't want to become the block girl. I didn't want to be that.
Black girl, nigga. I was never a black girl. I was the fucking black. Fuck you talking about? Like, so that's what I'm saying. All right, so you know how bitches go through a tomboy phase, or you know, certain. I'm just like, it's not a tomboy phase. Like, I've just been around niggas. Yeah. So like, by growing up around niggas and shit like that, like as a teenager, I was never with girls. I never did girly shit. Girls was ill. Like. Why do y'all do that? Like, I couldn't understand why girls love pink so much, and that's my favorite color. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm the same way. It's just that we took different paths. Like, I grew up around all niggas. I was on the block fighting. There was one stage in my life where I dressed like a boy and was stealing bikes with my brothers and shit like that and fighting all the time and everything. And then I realized when it was time to play catch a girl, freak a girl, niggas was running from me. And I was like, hold on. I'm a girl. And I want to be freaked. Like, you're not going to ask me where everybody hide at. Like, fuck out of here. Like, So I knew that I had to find balance. So I had made myself to a way where when I meet a guy, like they find like a good friend in me, like almost like a dude, like I'm a real good friend, but I kept that sensualness about me. Whereas though, like when I'm being sexual or whatever the case may be, when I need to show that I'm your friend, but I'm a woman too, I can do it. I can do it with my eyes and body language and shit. Bitch, stop. That's why we gonna do another video when we home and shit. She get on my nerves, but that's why you'll still catch me in my nice girly car bumping Meek and shit like that. Like I'm still very much so.
Oh, you know what's funny? As much
rough,
of a nigga, I listen to the R&B sides of things, like back in the day.
Turn the music up. Turn it up. You listen to what? Turn it up. We can hear it. She's actively bumping Meek and Lil Durk and shit. Like, she just don't listen to
I was listening to Meek, Lil Durk just happened to pop up talk about.
But it wasn't Celine Dion, bitch. Like, she's pretty much boyish as well. But you gotta find balance.
Ooh, I'm about to fuck with somebody.
But that's all for Car Chronicles. I hope you guys enjoy.